Imagine if you could step into a time machine and travel to the year 2035 to witness the most successful CEOs sharing their secrets about what actually worked to build billion-dollar empires. What if we told you that the business strategies making waves a decade from now are completely different from what most entrepreneurs are focusing on today? Welcome to the CEO Time Machine, where we're about to reveal the future of business success through the eyes of tomorrow's most influential leaders. Here's what's fascinating about this journey to 2035. We discovered that the companies dominating the market aren't the ones obsessing over the latest social media trends or chasing every new marketing tactic. Instead, they're the businesses that mastered something far more fundamental, something that 99% of today's entrepreneurs are completely overlooking. These future CEOs built their empires on principles that seem almost boring by today's standards, yet they're generating results that would make even the biggest companies today envious. Let's start with Chen, the CEO of a logistics empire that controls 30% of global supply chains by 2035. When we asked her about the moment everything changed for her company, she didn't mention artificial intelligence or virtual reality. Instead, she said, "It was about the summer of 2026, when my team spent 3 months mapping every single process in our operation. They identified 247 friction points that were slowing down our daily workflow. By systematically eliminating these bottlenecks, we increased our efficiency by 340% within 18 months. But here's where it gets interesting. Sue's company wasn't using revolutionary technology or groundbreaking innovation. They simply took the time to understand exactly how their business operated and removed everything that didn't need to be there. While their competitors were busy launching new products and expanding into different markets, Sue's team was perfecting the art of operational excellence. By 2030, they could deliver results faster and more reliably than anyone else in their industry, which is how they eventually captured such massive market share. The second lesson from our time machine journey comes from Marcus Rodriguez, who built a manufacturing company worth $8 billion by 2035. Marcus told us, "My breakthrough moment happened when I stopped trying to be everything to everyone and started focusing obsessively on doing one thing perfectly." His company specialized in producing a single type of component for electric vehicles, but they made it better, faster, and cheaper than anyone else on the planet. Marcus said, "In 2027, when my company was still struggling to compete with larger manufacturers, I made a decision that my board of directors thought was crazy. Instead of diversifying their product line like every business consultant recommended, he eliminated 70% of their offerings and doubled down on perfecting their core product. Within 2 years, they became the go-to supplier for the world's biggest automotive companies because nobody could match their quality and consistency." Now, before we dive deeper into these game-changing strategies, we need you to do something that will completely transform how you approach business success. Hit that like button if you're ready to discover what really separates thriving companies from struggling ones. And make sure to subscribe with notifications turned on because we're sharing insights that could revolutionize your entire business approach. These aren't just theories or concepts we're discussing. These are proven strategies from businesses that will dominate their industries in the coming decade. The third CEO we encountered in our journey to 2035 completely changed how we think about business growth. Jennifer Park built a consulting firm that works with Fortune 500 companies, and her annual revenue exceeds $2 billion. But Jennifer's path to success started with a realization that most business owners never have. She said, "I discovered that trying to grow my business while simultaneously running day-to-day operations was like trying to drive a car while rebuilding the engine." Jennifer explained that in 2028, her company was generating decent revenue, but consuming all of her time and energy. She was working 16-hour days, making every decision, and constantly putting out fires. That's when she decided to implement what she calls the Freedom Framework. Instead of focusing on getting more customers or launching new services, she spent 6 months building systems that would allow her business to operate without her constant involvement. The results were remarkable. By creating detailed processes for every aspect of her business, training her team to handle decisions independently, and establishing clear metrics for success, Jennifer transformed her company from a job that owned her into a business that truly worked for her. By 2032, she was working less than 30 hours per week, while her company generated more revenue than ever before. What's fascinating about Jennifer's approach is that she treated her business like a machine that needed to be carefully designed and optimized. Every process had a purpose, every role had clear responsibilities, and every outcome could be measured and improved. While her competitors were scrambling to keep up with demand and constantly dealing with operational chaos, Jennifer's company ran like clockwork. The fourth insight from our CEO time machine involves David Kimble, who built a technology services company worth $12 billion by focusing on something that sounds almost too simple to be effective. David said, "I discovered that the most profitable businesses in 2035 are the ones that became masters at identifying and eliminating what I call invisible friction." David's company provides software solutions for small and medium-sized businesses, but their real competitive advantage comes from their obsession with removing anything that slows down their clients' operations. They developed a systematic approach to analyzing business processes and identifying bottlenecks that most companies don't even realize exist. By helping their clients eliminate these hidden sources of inefficiency, they became indispensable partners rather than just another service provider. The fascinating part of David's story is that his methodology works for virtually any type of business. Whether you're running a restaurant, a manufacturing company, or a professional services firm, there are always processes that can be streamlined, communications that can be clarified, and workflows that can be optimized. David's team proved that businesses which master operational excellence can outperform competitors with bigger budgets, better technology, and more resources. Our final stop in the CEO time machine brought us face-to-face with Maria Graham, whose retail empire spans 14 countries and generates over $20 billion in annual revenue. Maria's success story is particularly compelling because she started with a single store in 2025 and built her empire by focusing on principles that most entrepreneurs completely ignore. Maria told us, "My breakthrough came when I realized that scaling a business isn't about working harder or adding more complexity. Instead, it's about creating simple, repeatable systems that deliver consistent results." Her retail empire succeeded because every store operates using the same proven processes, every employee follows the same training protocols, and every customer receives the same high-quality experience. What made Maria's approach so powerful is that she built her business to be completely independent of her daily involvement. By 2030, she could open new locations in different countries without being physically present because her systems were so well documented and her team was so well trained. While other retail companies struggled with inconsistent performance and operational challenges, Maria's stores delivered predictable results month after month. The common thread connecting all of these future business leaders is their understanding that sustainable success comes from building businesses that operate efficiently and effectively without requiring constant intervention from the owner. They've mastered the art of creating systems, processes, and frameworks that generate consistent results while freeing up their time to focus on strategic growth and innovation. These insights from 2035 reveal that the businesses thriving a decade from now aren't the ones chasing every new trend or trying to revolutionize their industries overnight. Instead, they're the companies that took the time to build solid operational foundations, eliminate inefficiencies, and create systems that work reliably day after day. If you're ready to start implementing these game-changing principles in your own business, we're offering a free resource that will help you take the first step toward operational excellence. Click the link in the description to download our comprehensive guide that shows you exactly how to identify and eliminate friction points in your business operations. This book provides a systematic approach to optimizing your workflows, streamlining your processes, and building the foundation for sustainable growth. But here's where things get really exciting. Everything we've shared today is just the beginning of what's possible when you truly understand how to build a business that works without you. If you want to go deeper into these strategies and learn the complete framework that these future CEOs use to build their empires, click on the next video or the link in the description to discover our comprehensive business course. This course shows small and medium-sized business owners exactly how to set up their businesses for success so that you run your business instead of your business running you. You can access the introduction to the course completely free with no credit card required. Just click the link and see how these proven strategies can transform your business and your life. See you in the next video.